Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here. Today I have for you guys my custom Tarmac SL7 Pro build-up that I did. We'll get into all the features on the bike. It's a size 56, 16 pounds, 11 ounces with a cage, pedals, and mount on there as well. And in kilos, 7.56 kilos. Stay tuned to after video. We're here for buy sent us on those Elite Drive 50D wheels right there. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. And today I have for you guys my brand new Specialized Tarmac SL7. This is going to be my main bike for the channel now that I'm going to be doing all my tests on. And speaking of which, I don't know if you guys just saw the video I just did with the Favero Assimoir pedals, the power meter test, where I had my buddy Danny edit it. That video came out insane, where we tested the power meter readings between alloy wheels and carbon fiber wheels. If you guys want, I'll put a link to it right here so you guys can go check it out. But the video came out phenomenal. So, but this going forward will be my video or my bike for that testing quality. As you guys know, I had a comp 56 before. It got sold. I was riding in that video a 58 comp, but now I have a bike that I can call my own, and it's beautiful. So the way I got this bike, how it was that we had a full Tarmac SL7 56 Pro in this color with SRAM Force on it. A guy wanted SRAM Force on a different color bike, so we had just 56 frames sitting here. I had the option between either taking this black one or the white with the Snake Eyes Chameleon on it. I like the classic colors of this black. It's like a gloss black with a white logo. It fades to a gunmetal down there. You have this kind of nice look right there as well. You have the gunmetal gray right here too. And then I have these drive wheels I have that almost match it perfectly with the gloss. Like that color scheme is beautiful. So these are the wheels I'm going to be running right now for the time being, but I will be swapping wheels out when I'm testing and stuff like that. But the bike is gorgeous. And then I had a Ultegra group set laying around that I went ahead and put on here as well. But I'll go over the whole bike, but I think it came out gorgeous on here. I changed some different things on there. I finally got a carbon bar because it's going to be a bike I'm going to be keeping. I went with a round bar because, well, actually, I think it's funny, Julian. So I had a round bar for a while, and then this guy started following me on Instagram. I think his name was like Julian Philippe or something like that. And I noticed that, I guess he's like some kind of like pro rider in Tour de France or whatever, and won like a couple world titles or whatever. And after I started running the the skinny bars with the white tape, I started noticing him do that. So I'm not going to say that I put him onto it, but it's kind of coincidental. I mean, preference to me, I like the round bar look. I think it looks tight. I love the look of it. It's a little bit different. I do like aero bars as well, but I just like to be different from whatever it is. So I'm sure if there's a fad where everything goes back to aero bars or everything goes back to round bars, I might go back to an aero bar, but I just like the bike to give it a little bit of a character. So again, Philippe, if you're ever watching this, just stop watching my YouTube channel so much. I get there's some fans, but you kind of take it to a next level by following me. But yes, so the bike, as you guys just saw, weighed in right around 16 pounds, 11 ounces. That is with the Favero Assimoir dual power meter pedals. That's with my carbon cage. That's with the Garmin mount on there. That's with the computer mount that comes stock on the bike as well, without the hammerhead though. But that's an option on there. So on this bike, we have on here an S-Works shallow drop carbon bar. It's a full carbon fiber handlebar by Specialized, just in a round version. It is 42 centimeters wide. I did the Supercaz white cush bar tape as well, and I did it with a no tape on there. For the stem, this bike usually comes with a 100 millimeter stem, but I went ahead and put on a 110 millimeter S-Works stem that I had laying around with the titanium bolts to give it a little bit of flair and character to it. I will be dropping these spacers down as I get more comfortable with the bike and I get more rides out there, so hopefully that will look good. We have the new Ultegra 12-speed hoods on here, and the shifters, bigger paddle, so it gets a better engage in shifting. But the hoods feel great. Ergonomic-wise, they feel really, really good. The brakes feel nice. It's my first time riding the 12-speed stuff, so I'll get a chance to ride it. Back before this, I had a Wedge bias with 11-speed Shimano duration there. That actually worked really well. But I'm excited to see how this 12-speed, it shifts fast. The brakes feel good. The hoods feel good. I'm excited for it. The wheels on here are going to be the Elite 50 Drive D. I did a video on these wheels. They retail, I think, for like $1,200. It's a 50 millimeter depth wheel, carbon rim, carbon spokes, the nice own of their hub as well. The bearings feel smooth. They feel really nice quality. But they're a little bit more of a modern wheel with a wider rim channel to accommodate a wider tire as well. I just think aesthetically, they look nice. I still have my 65 millimeter WINSPACE carbon wheels I'm going to be switching back and forth from. But I think with a gloss look of the wheel and the gloss bike, I think aesthetically it looks really, really clean. I'm a big fan of it, so I really, really like it a lot. Tires that I have in here are going to be the S-Works Turbo Cotton tires. 700 by 24s, again, a 24C tire. That's just how I grew up riding. I prefer it. I don't know why. And then I put in there the Pirelli tubes as well, the racing tubes, the 37 gram light tubes, the yellow tubes, very super light. The rolling resistance on this bike feels smooth. Or I rode these wheels for a little bit and they felt really, really nice and felt really good. So they came out really good. For the rotors on Shimano, it's a 160 millimeter rotor for the front. And then you have the nice wider brake caliper as well for the front as well. They said for the specialized brake, they said for the specialized logos on here. So people from me always say, I wish Specialized wouldn't do such a crazy job with their logos on there. But if I'm buying a Specialized bike, or if I'm buying this product, why wouldn't, I know this, some people don't like the branding on there. They can maybe go with the Athos on there, but I like the look of the Specialized logo. I want people to know what I'm riding. I like the company, I like the brand. I'm a brand whore, so I do enjoy that. Computer that I run in here is a Hammerhead. I know they just came out with a new update where Shimano is not gonna be able to use the gearing with the new Hammerhead because this is bought out by SRAM. Do I really care about that? No. Do I really care what gear I'm in while I'm riding? I don't really give a crap. I'm sure there's gonna be some racers, some pros who that might stop them from using it. But I mean, you gotta think in the long run, Shimano and SRAM, they're competitors. If they can do anything to piss off one another, why not go for it? As a consumer, I still don't mind it as well, but it is what it is. They have the nice white Specialized logo going down here. We have the Specialized logo goes here, a gloss black that fades all the way down. We have the white S-Works bottle cage on here that I carried over from my comp. And then we have the regular 2 water bottle cage bolt here, 2 water bottle cage bolt here, and it is a Fact Carbon 10R. So this is the exact same frame that I was riding on my Specialized comp Tarmac SL7 that I had before. No difference, just the color of the aesthetics on there, and also this little geometric shape. Crank on here is going to be Ultegra crank, 172.5 crank arm length, 5236 chainring. Been a while since I ran one of these, and like I mentioned before, the pedals I have on there are the power meter pedals. The new updated front Ultegra front derailleur, and we have on here a 12-speed Ultegra chain. Going to the back, we have a 12-speed cassette, an 1130. That being the case, that's all I can really get my hands on is 1130. I either had this option or 1134. It was very difficult to find. And we have the new and improved Ultegra rear derailleur, where this is your main access port, your main control center. This is where you charge it. This is where you pair it. This is where you connect your Bluetooth with. This is where you can manually trim it as well if you have any issues with it. Everything I set up already, it's good to go. There's no issues with it at all. These wheels as well, I did do a review on them on my comp with an XDR driver. So I reached out to Drive. They went ahead and sent me out, or Elite Wheels, they went ahead and sent me out a Shimano free body for these wheels as well. So it's the same wheels I rode before. But again, the same 50 depth millimeter shell in the rear, carbon fiber spokes, and their own drive hub. And I like the yellow, the aesthetics, the gunmetal hub. It's just different. It looks really clean. I like the look of it a lot. They do look really, really nice. We have on here our seat wedge, like I always say, Tarmac SL7 seat post, and then I have my same 3D printed mirror saddle. I'm getting more and more comfortable with it. The little stickiness that I was talking about, the tackiness I was talking about with the saddle at first is going away now. My body's used to it. But like I said, I had no reason to upgrade to the saddle except for just for clout on YouTube. The power that came on this bike, I absolutely loved it. It was that I was riding in the comp. It was absolutely amazing. There's no issues with it. The change when I went to this power saddle was that this is a little bit more stickier than the normal saddle texture that I was used to. So I got used to it. There's no issues there. Is it $450 more comfortable? I wasn't really having saddle issues to begin with. So that's a question for you. If you're having extreme saddle pains and you can't figure it out and you tried everything, this is a great option to start at. But to upgrade from something you're not having issues with, it's more of just a flex, just to have the carbon rails, the carbon body, the 3D printed saddle on there. It's very comfortable. For these rear rotor, it's a 140 millimeter rear rotor. And like I said, with the Elite wheels, we needed a specific locking ring because the through axle or the end cap is a little bit thicker. We have a Ultegra rear disc brake mount caliper right there as well. And then for the bottom bracket, I had to put on a ceramic speed bottom bracket, threaded BSA. Not gonna lie to you, anything that I'm pedaling or turning, I'm putting power or there's friction involved into it, that stuff is smooth as butter. The cranks spin effortlessly. Even if it's not ceramic speed, any kind of good quality bearing out there or bottom bracket isn't going to make a difference, but I do recommend ceramic speed. They are a very, very nice product. You're not going to have any kind of bad times with them. So if you guys are interested in these wheels, I do have a link for them to get you a 15% discount on them. They are tubeless ready. They do have ceramic bearings in there. But yes, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys again so much for watching the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Here comes the free buy sound test on these Elite Wheels Drive 50D with a ceramic hub, a 4-paw engagement system, and an Ultegra free body. Here we go. All right, guys, thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.